Hi everybody, welcome back to Above and Below. This is a short video for you guys. The topic of this video is about Narcan and overdose reversals. And the first thing that I just want to say to everybody who feels weird about carrying it or about accepting it is that you cannot Narcan yourself. So if you have Narcan on you, or if someone gives it to you, please accept it, because what you're doing is taking something that you can use to save someone else's life. So I would like to show you first the intramuscular Narcan, which is kind of the old school way of doing things. Okay, it takes a little bit longer and you have to be pretty cool under pressure. Okay, so I would hope that if you're watching this video that you know the signs of someone who's overdosing. Basic things that you can tell is that they're unresponsive. You're not able to get them to respond to you. Their color may be changing, maybe turning blue or a grayish color in the face and the hands. They may be struggling to breathe or not breathing at all. But what you should know about Narcan is that it will not hurt someone. So if you're wrong, they're not going to be injured by the Narcan, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. So this is what the intramuscular Narcan looks like. Okay, you do have to pop the lid, and you have to use a syringe to draw it out. You want to inject it intramuscularly into someone's upper arm or their upper leg. If you do have to hit them twice with it, you want to make sure that you wait 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, but like I said before, it's always better to be safe than sorry. If you feel like you need to hit them again, hit them again. In between that, you want to make sure that you are trying to stimulate them as much as possible. You can do the sternum rub, which isn't just a light pressure. You're doing a hard pressure. You're pressing down. You want them to feel it. You want it to be something that would wake you up, okay? If they're not breathing, you want to do rescue breathing. And let me just stop for a second and make sure that you've already called the ambulance. So at this point, when we're doing sternum rubs and we're doing rescue breathing, we want to make sure the ambulance is already on the way. So whether you have to stop and call the ambulance or you have to ask somebody else to do it, let's make sure they're already on the way, okay? So the more modern, newest way of administering Narcan is the nasal spray, and it's really easy. It comes in a little package like this, okay? And it just looks like a regular nasal spray. It is super easy to administer. Anyone can do this, okay? And like I said, you can't Narcan yourself. So if you have this, this is for you to save someone else's life, not to use on yourself. So it's really easy. You take off the top, you insert it into the nasal cavity, and you push the button in between, okay? And so Narcan acts as an opioid blocker inside the brain. It actually stops the receptors in the brain from receiving opioids, which allows the person's respiratory system to be able to start back up and for them to be able to breathe again. So once you've administered the Narcan and the ambulance is on the way, if the person is not breathing at all and you're worried about maybe spreading germs or contracting something, you can use your t-shirt to put over their mouth or over your mouth. If at any time you need to stop and maybe talk to the paramedics or call the paramedics, you want to make sure to turn them on their side so that if they do throw up, that they don't aspirate and it doesn't get into their lungs. So I hope everybody can find this video useful. And again, I just would like to say that you can't Narcan yourself. So if someone is offering you a Narcan, it's not to use for you, it's to use for someone else. If you need Narcan, or you want to get some to have to give to someone else, you can reach out to us in the comments. You can send us a message on Facebook. You can go to our website. You can also get it from any local grocery store, at the pharmacy. You can get it from the local community care, or you can ask a local EMT.
So you have Narcaned someone before. You've Narcaned strangers, and you've Narcaned someone that you love.
Absolutely.
Can you tell me what was going through your mind and what that was like?
So I know people react to pressure in different ways. For me, it was kind of hyper-focus. I knew...
In both situations?
In both situations. I think, you feel like that was someone that's closer to you, that it might be harder to do. But if you focus on what needs to be done, and all you do is think about the steps that it takes to save someone's life, then you can focus and just go through the steps in your mind, right? So we Narcan, we call the ambulance, we do the sternum rub, we do the rescue breathing. If it's still not working, 2 to 3 minutes, we do the Narcan again, and we just keep working. For me, like I said, it's just like a laser focus. Like, I'm not going to let this person die right now, and we all know the xylazine is out there, and Narcan doesn't work on xylazine. It doesn't reverse the effects of xylazine. And so the effects are the same as an opioid overdose, right? The respiratory system stops working. They stop breathing. But we want to Narcan them anyway. And then that's when the rescue breathing becomes more important. If the Narcan isn't working, what's going to really save their life is the rescue breathing until the ambulance is able to get there. So again, we want to make sure that the ambulance is on the way. All right, you guys, thanks. That's what I got for you. Above and below.
Thanks, Tina.